The boy casually tossed a ball to the ground. His dog immediately dashed over to fetch it, but in a blink, tragedy struck. The dog, raised by both the boy and his friend, was hit by a car and left barely breathing. The friend's father saw the whole thing. Worried about the dog's suffering, he made a painful decision, and pulled the trigger on his hunting rifle. When the boy's friend heard the news, he rushed over in tears to confront him. But the boy, overwhelmed with anger and guilt, threw a small wooden stick without thinking. The stick hit his young friend in the head, and killed him on the spot. Panicked, the boy did the unthinkable. He pushed his friend's body into a deep pit, then calmly walked home, and pretended nothing had happened. When questioned by police, he mentioned how the dog was shot by the friend's father, trying to shift suspicion away from himself. At first, police suspected the father. He had left home for 40 minutes that day, but after digging deeper, they found out he had snuck off to get revenge on the neighbor who hit the dog by pouring 2 kilos of sugar into the guy's gas tank. That's why he left work early that day. With the father cleared, police had no other leads. As days passed, they asked the entire town to help search for the missing boy. Hearing this, Charlie, the one who caused it all, froze in fear. If the body was ever found, he knew he'd be done for. He went home, pacing with anxiety. What would he do tomorrow? That night, thunder roared. When he opened the door, torrential rain was flooding the town. A massive storm, the worst in centuries, hit the area. By morning, the small town was in ruins. The forest was devastated and completely inaccessible. Cleanup would take decades. Charlie stared at the destruction, with a strange mix of relief and fear. Billions in damage, lives upended, but at least, the search for the boy was over. 15 years later, Charlie had grown into a man. He graduated from a top university, and became a world-renowned doctor. Successful, respected, almost as if he'd forgotten what he did as a child. But one afternoon, while walking through town, he noticed trucks hauling out fallen trees from the forest. It was finally being restored. Charlie froze. His chest tightened, because deep down, he knew his darkest secret might be about to resurface.